Welcome to All Time Pre-Tutor. Today we'll see how to solve any simple interest problem. If you want to access this video, then you have to click this English video for the help. Now I'm coming here. Okay. We know the basic concept of PI. Now we want to know how to solve any problem. Okay, look at here. How many variables are here in this here? Only 5. Okay. But here in this formula we have, if we see this first formula, we cannot select this picture. So here you will see the variables are I, P, R, T. So four variables. 4 variables, and PI will be calculated separately. This is simple interest, so calculation is very simple. Problem also very simple. Just you have to do the multiplication, division correctly. Nothing more than here. Now, read the question properly. Read the question properly. Check which of these 4 of these 5 are given. Which are given in the question. And which value, which variable we have to calculate. Okay. You have to just understand this. I hope you have seen our basic concept. So now you have to from the reading, after reading the question, you have to understand that which values are given and which value we have to calculate. Okay. So first, here is the video. Click following links to respective section directly. That means these are given here. Okay. So you have to click on that particular section so that you will shift to that problem. If we have to calculate the interest in the question, you have to calculate the interest. Then you have to select this one and then open link. So we have moved to calculate interest section. Okay. So in case of calculating the interest, these 3 information must have to be given in your question. Just write these 3 numbers. What is the amount it is investing? What is the interest rate? And for how much year? If it is not given in year, you have to convert into the time. Okay. We have seen in earlier video, or if you have to convert into the time, then you have to click here. You will learn from here how to convert into time. Okay. Now I am coming to the interest section. You must have to, this T must have to be calculated in year form. If it is given in year form, then very easy. If it is not given, then you have to use this technique. Okay. Interest rate must be given in percentage form. So 4% means if it is if the interest rate is given is 7%, then I'll write the 7 here. Okay. If I have invested for 2.3 years, then it will be 2.3 years. Okay, as you have calculated. And what is the amount I have invested? Suppose 30,000 I have invested. So how much I get as the interest and how much will get as return. How to calculate this? Very simple. I equals to PRT by 100. Do these multiplications and this final answer is this. So this is our interest. Simple interest. And how much we get as a return? Pi equals to P plus I. That means this much amount we get as a return. Okay. Maybe in your question, go to the side. No. Okay. Now, in your question, you have to calculate time t. This is not converting t. That means calculate time t. Calculate time t means you have to calculate for how much time you have to invest, or how much time you have invested already. You have to calculate that time. Okay. In that case, for how much time you have to invest, or how much time you have invested, how to calculate this? For this purpose, these three values should be given. Okay. So this is the amount I have invested. This is the amount I get as an interest, and this is the interest rate. So for how many years I have invested the money. Simple formula. We know I equals to PRT by 100. Okay. In this way, so T is equals to this by this, and we'll get the value is 1.21 this year. Obviously, you have to multiply this. Okay, this is a difficult multiplication, not an easy multiplication and division. You have to correct this. Okay, so for this year we have to invest the money. And what is the PI? PI can be calculated very easily because P and I is given. We know this. Okay, so in this way we can calculate the time t. Maybe in your question it is given in this way. Another way, you have to calculate time once again, but which are given? P is given, PI is given, and 6.5 interest rate is given. Okay, so that means question may come in this way: for how much time if I invest these rupees in a bank for 6.5% interest rate, yearly interest rate, will get this amount of money. Okay. So in that case, we have to calculate the interest first, because P and PI is known. We have seen already in the basic concept. We can calculate I directly. We have to calculate I first. Okay. We have to calculate I first. Okay. Then this question and this question has no difference. P is known, I is known, R is known. We have to calculate T. Exactly same question. Okay. Maybe in your question you have to calculate the rate of interest. Okay. What should be the rate of interest? In that case, you just click here and open link. You will move to that section. So in that time, these three are given. Read the question properly, and these three information must be given in your question. Okay. And then we know I equals to PRT by 100. That means R is equals to 100 I by PT. Okay, you have to do this multiplication, and finally the answer is 3.42% will get as a return. Okay. Maybe it is given in this fashion. P is given, PI is given, and T is given. So in that case, first we have to calculate I. We can calculate I from here very easily, and thereafter this question is turns to this question. P is known, T is known. P is known, T is known. Only I is unknown. Here I will calculate it from these two. Okay. So this question and this question has no difference. Now we want to see different type of another problem. That is to calculate P. P means principal, which amount we have to invest. Okay. We got some return. Suppose I want to invest a money. After 10 years it will become this amount of money. So we have to calculate the money we have to invest. So P we have to calculate. So select here and then open link. We have moved to that section. Okay. In that case, these three terms should be given. Okay. Time in year, for how many years, how much interest we get, and what is the interest rate, yearly interest rate should be given. Now come here. We know I equals to PRT by 100. Okay. So P is equals to 100 IT by R. I is known, T is known, R is known. Put this value and multiply, will get the money. This is the amount of P. So this is the amount we have to invest in that case. Okay. Simple things. Maybe your question is given in this fashion. Instead of giving I here, You can see I is given, but here PI is given, not interest is given. PI is given. And in that case, it has this question is become the peculiar form. It is the most toughest question of this simple interest. If time is given, rate of the interest is given, and the amount we get as a maturity is given, we have to calculate P and I. It is not a very easy problem. It is a tough problem. We have to make the equation of this. Okay. So I am just zooming in so that we can see more portion at the same time. Okay. First, I equals to PRT by 100. Okay. Put the values of R and T and we get the first equation. This is our first equation. I is equals to P into this value. This is our first equation. And second equation, we have to write the second equation. Second equation will come from second formula. Pi equals to P plus I. That means P plus I is equals to this. This is our second equation. These two equations we have to make. Okay. Now we have to solve these two equations. We'll get this value. Okay. We know how to solve this problem and we'll get this is the amount we have to invest and this is the amount we get as a return. Okay. So in this way we can calculate all the problems. No types of all the problems will be within these cases, nothing more. Okay. So how to access this? I hope you can see this very well. If you have the problem, you just repeat this video and I hope you will face no more problem. Thank you.